Hey, what's up? It's Ken. I am sick today, so I'm kind of losing my voice. I've got eyeliner on too. That was from yesterday. We did a show, and both me and my partner were both sick. Got the body aches and the fever and stuff, but the show must go on. That is the most important thing. When you get hired for a gig, if you're a professional, you gotta do it regardless. And since you guys are my patrons, I treat you guys like a gig too, so the show must go on for you guys. I have smaller staffs today. My big ones are in the car right now, and I just saw these and wanted to show you some things you could do with slightly shorter double staffs. You can do it with longer double staffs as well. The advantage of short double staffs is you have different tricks that can open up, but it doesn't look as appealing because with a crowd, bigger is better. So when you have bigger double staffs, it usually translates better for a crowd, but this can also give you like ease of moves. I'm going to show you a couple tricks that you can do with shorter ones. I don't know how long this is, but we're talking about 3 foot instead of 4 foot double staffs or around that area. So let's work on the basics here. The first move that you're going to learn is this. We're going to be grabbing towards the center, but one thumb is going to be facing down towards the ground while the other one's facing up. So it's going to be here. We're going to make sure that the tips kind of match as much. We're going to make sure the tips kind of match as much as possible. I'm going to try to get it, and we're going to try to pull these along a straight line in an anti-spin motion. So here, 1. Now, if you look at 1, my stabs are on the outside of my elbows. They're not on the inside. Here, this would be inside. This would be outside. We're keeping them on the outside for this motion. So here, 1, 2. If I was to stand here, you'd see it too. 1. So they're outside, outside, 2. If you look, they're not perfectly right on top of each other either. I kind of have them a little bit sideways. Come over here though. Okay, so let's try it again. Here, this one's going out, this one's going up, out, and this one's going out, down, up, down. 1, 2. Spin the other way now and try it the other direction. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, we're gonna have a little bit of fun with this. So now you have 2 things you can work on. You can do to the left, and you do it to the right. And now what we're gonna do, right hand down again. 1, 2. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to keep these where these are connecting. We're gonna try to keep them still, and we're gonna collapse them inward. So it'll be like this. 1, 2. So here. Now I'm trying to keep the center very still as I pull them opposite directions to move them. So it'll look like this. Or the other way. As I said, I'm not feeling well today, so you'll have to excuse the slop. So now we can go here, here, turn over, and we can reverse it too. Okay? I'm going to show you a couple more really sweet anti-spins that you can do here. This one will be kind of in parallel. It'll look like this, both thumbs down. One's over here. And again, we're both to the outside. See how this is to the outside of my elbow, that's to the outside of my elbow. 1, 2 goes here. Now your wrists are kind of curling outward like that. It's kind of an awkward motion, but so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're to the outside, as you can see, inside of the elbow. 2. This is an awkward one. If you ever get stuck, just take it step by step, because anti-spins are all about step by step. So just be like, here, here, and then be like, here, 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 here. And then we'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4. And then be sure to go the other way too. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then together it's just shoo. So we can be like shoo. See? Or we can be like shoo. Oh, we're gonna get to that one. All right, here's the next move for you. This one's a little more complicated, but it's a beautiful move. It's like this one, except for we're gonna go behind our head and it looks like this. Oops. Again. And here's how it works. Do one staff at a time. Thumbs facing up. This is 1. 2. If you notice this time I'm going to the inside of my arm instead of the outside. Go to the inside on this one. So 2. So 1, 2. Take your hand for now and push it straight up until it's behind the back of your head. This is probably the hardest part of the move, so use your hand to guide it until your brain can figure it out. So 1, pull it up and behind your head until it's nice and straight. So here, here, and then go back. Practice that for a while because that's kind of a tricky one. So this is also a single staff move. 1, 2. You can hold your arm out if you want. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, now we're doing this. See that? You see it? Now, do this until you can do that without thinking, because we got to get your left hand working too. So left hand. It's here. I'm putting this one down. 1. Remember my right hand's on the inside here. But 1. So here, start from top. 1, 2. It's just straight up. 3. Oops, sorry. It's behind. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. The staff is always in front except for 3 where it's behind. And we put them together and it's like this. 1, right? Remember my right hand's on the inside because it needs to go behind my head. 2, 3, 4. And if you notice, this kind of looks like this motion, right? It kind of looks like this motion, and it kind of looks like this motion, except for we have one transition that goes behind the back of the head that brings it forward instead of us going like this and bringing it forward that way. So instead of this way to do it, now we're going this way. So again, 1, oops, hand on the inside. So much fun. It's funny, if I do it automatically, it just happens. I can blame being sick today because I really am not feeling well. 2, 3, 4. And you can mix it with this. And now think of all the cool things you can do, because check it out. You can be like, boom, here, you know this one, and you know this one, and you know this one now. There's one more thing I want to show you for today, and that's just basically trying to match them up and creating like a long staff-like motion. This one's kind of in isolation, and it works really good with fire or round objects. The thinner they are, the less of an effect it'll have, because you'll see the imperfections of how you're holding it more unless you really drill it. But basically, one staff is pointing in the opposite direction at all times. So do it real nice and slow at first. Here. Just see if you can get it focused in a point in time. And what we're trying to do is we're just trying to kind of row this in a circle, imagining that this is actually a real staff and this is connected, but they're not. So it's almost like you're rowing in a rowboat, and the other way. Or if you're not using it, it'd be like swimming arms. Or here. Okay? So this is nice because when you end this way, you're already here, see? So we're here, boom, boom, boom. There's a lot of variations that you can go from there. I think that's plenty of homework. Once you can do those moves, your ability to do those moves while you're doing other moves, those flowy moves that I taught in prior lessons, that's gonna take some time. So I'm gonna go rest, but I hope you've enjoyed this video. And we're almost done with the Doublestaff month. Next month, Patreon people, I want you guys to tell me what you want to see or know about, because I'm doing this for you guys. All right, happy spinning and talk to you soon.